Coach Day said like 43 knockdowns, maybe the most he's ever seen in the game. What was that like, kind of dominating that game? And I guess what did it feel like being in that environment, knowing that you guys had so much control in the line of scrimmage?
It was good, Finally, I feel like we was just really in sync that game, all together, working as one unit, and we was just out there killing people. It was pretty fun.
I can't remember the last time we talked to you, but it might have been after the Texas game. You said Colin Simmons was talking crazy out there. What was being said out there in Ann Arbor on Saturday?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. I was just trying to murder them, just get pancakes, just rack it up and score. And we were just saying anything. They were saying anything. We the victors.
Phillip, you think, given what that game means and the euphoria, when you sense this team has turned the page?
Yeah, I think we all, ever since, Wisconsin, we all locked in on movement or just anything, and we're just all studying together, working together, getting extra work, and just playing with that edge and not going over the edge.
What was the response from Coach Bowen, from Coach Day, of just the way that you guys played as an offensive line in that game Saturday?
It was good, but it could always be better. Even though, it's just 43 knockdowns and all that stuff, but we could always do better, and we could always improve on what we're doing, pass pro, run, anything, play action, and that's what we're going to do.
How weird is it, so much is put into that game. You guys were out there, you dominated in the game, and now it's just like, okay, put it away. It's on to the next one. Is that weird? Is it hard at all, or is that just business as usual?
Business as usual. Go in and out of every week with the mindset of beating whoever is in front of us until we're at the end and we're hosting that trophy.
What's the room like when you're rewatching all of those knockdowns together?
It's cool, we all like, hey, I see you, you popping it, you doing your thing, but we just flushed that right now and we're worried about Indiana.
What's it like, not just for the O-line, the way you perform, but to see, there's a clip going around of Will Kazmaier just tossing the dude. What's it like having the tight ends contribute to that as well?
It warms my heart. I'm from Minnesota, running the ball, and I was with Brev and Coach, what's his name? Callerup. So, I've always been around good tight ends coming here. Will Kazmaier and 85, we out there just keep killing. And any chance we get on Trey, or anytime I'm doing something with them on the outside, it's just fun seeing them out there just killing and doing anything.
The 20-play drive took up 12 minutes, almost half of the third quarter, almost half of the fourth quarter. How gratifying was that for you guys?
I don't really know, because I ain't gonna lie, I was just so locked in that I didn't even know it was 20 plays. I'm just, okay, here to play. Who in front of me, who I gotta kill, how I'm gonna kill him, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool at the end when we was like, oh shoot, that's 20 plays, but when we ended, we just doing our thing. So,
in his 12th game as a true freshman, Bo Jackson played the most snaps of his career. Just how have you seen him grow into more of a complete running back than he was maybe at the start of the year?
I seen it since spring. It was two guards. It was right next to each other like this, and he just ran through them, and all of a sudden a hole appeared. I was like, oh yeah, he got it. You know what I'm saying? He next up, and just seeing him every game, just improve with just reading the backers, understanding how we're blocking so he can fit the run, and just improving every week. Just as a young guy, is just amazing.
Just for context, I know you don't want to look back too much, but 43 knockdowns, is that a lot? Is that more than usual? How many is 43?
I think it's a lot. I don't really be asking other teams or looking around to see what be going on. But as long as Julian saying his jersey's clean and running backs are scoring, that's all that matters.
As someone from Ohio, you win the Michigan game. Now you have a chance to win a Big Ten championship. Just what is this, maybe these 2 weeks, and then going forward, I guess, too, mean for you?
For me, just lock in more. I'm already working hard. Just work 2 times as hard as I already did. Study more, know my offense more than they know their own defense, and it's just good, coming from Ohio, coming back here, and just putting on for the city, and hopefully we reap the benefits from it.
Speaking of Julian, who was the one to get into any of the Heisman conversation, but what would you say that maybe he's not willing to talk about right now about him and the Heisman Trophy?
I don't know. I think he deserves it. I mean, look at what he's doing. He's throwing it over defenses. He's diagnosing the coverages and disguises and everything, putting us in the right position every time. When he's back there, I don't even sweat. I just know I'm just going to fight. Will Campbell said, I'm going to fight and die, you know what I'm saying, protect growth. So he's doing his thing. I think he deserves it.
So Julian had marking the plays to you guys without the helmet comms on Saturday. And how was he doing that? Was he calm? Was he still getting everything to you guys that he needed to? And what did that show about him that he didn't need the helmet comms to be able to kind of orchestrate the offense?
I mean, when that happened, when we was in the huddle, they was like, here, give him the sleeve. They ain't explain it. They say he's just gonna come back to the sideline every time or whatever. And we just kept rolling, and then we won the game. So it was the same thing. He was doing his thing, he was popping it. I think it also shows like leadership and just the poise he had. I ain't never sweat. He ain't never like stressed, handshaking. He was just doing his thing and trusted us, and we trust him.
You talk about keeping his jersey clean. I mean, he's doing the sideline interview after the game, and there's not a mark on the white jersey. Just how much pride do you guys take in that as an offensive line?
It's good, He's all clean. Everybody's happy. It's not a problem when nobody's saying nothing for real. We over there getting our knockdowns. He's throwing them dots. He don't feel no pressure. It feels good.
For you guys to not just win that Michigan game, but to win it the way you guys did with physicality, just how much pride do you take in kind of changing that narrative that has been associated with that game?
I feel like everybody in the O-line room was just so locked in this game, and just seeing them like from last year, just hearing about what was going on with the meeting and just like how everybody was just on them, and now this is a different mindset this year. We the ones attacking instead of getting attacked, and just seeing everybody go out there, integrating our champions, seeing Luke Austin just over there throwing dudes and standing over there, brings a little tear down my eye, you know what I'm saying? We all from, like 10 minutes down the street from each other, all from Ohio and everything. So it's just cool.
Does it make it harder or easier to get locked in like that again after a game like that?
I mean, it's easier. We already did it before, and I feel like we've been doing it the whole season, but this was just like truly just us, like, really showing the world what we really are. But I feel like every game we got now, we just continue doing what we do.
Was there a moment in that, like that 20-play drive or whatever, where you just kind of sit back and go, boy, if you could bottle this, I mean, what you would have in terms of an offensive line, the way you guys were playing, Phil, did you ever have that kind of moment in that game about where everything was clicking, so to speak, for you guys? And to carry over from that, how do you carry that over?
I ain't gonna lie, I was so locked in on killing that whole drive. I ain't peep that we was just so in sync. I was just like, oh, the play's working, so keep killing, Yeah. But I think we just going back on the film, looking at what we did, and understanding that's how we're gonna approach every game. So.
Phillip, thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Have a great couple.